Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. This video is either going to be a complete fail or it's going to be an ingenious, amazing hack. I don't know which way this is going to go. I thought about practicing it ahead of the time to just not even do it if it turns out to fail, but I thought you guys might like to see if it fails or not. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to do a Jessica Rabbit cosplay hack with Kanata. Now, I have to give a huge thank you to my friend Carol, who sent me a pair of tatas that are much bigger than the ones she currently has, because the default, we're already failing and we haven't even started, because the default Smart Doll bust is going to be a little bit too small to do Jessica Rabbit. So I've actually never changed a bust before, so you guys get to see me do that first. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully remove her head. And then I'm going to remove her arms, because while I have not ever changed a bust, I have assembled a Smart Doll. So there's that. So those came off really easily. We're gonna slide the bust piece off. You can see her skeleton. You can see the card inside. Danny actually just recently posted that they'll no longer be putting these cards inside, that they're gonna have a sticker instead. So there's the quality control thing, which is pretty cool to look at. All right, so I'm gonna set this bust to the side, and then we are going to put a new bust on. And it's funny because Carol and I were laughing about what we would have to call this particular piece so that YouTube didn't flag it as inappropriate. So I'm gonna alternate between bust and perhaps tatas. All right, so let's get her other arm back in. All right, arms are in. New bust is on. She also sent me a pair of Elite Doll World hot shorts, which I'll be using very soon. All right, now, here's what I've got. So you've noticed I've got her stain prevention leggings on. That is absolutely key here. So what you're gonna see in what I do, and let me just say this very plainly, if you decide to do this, if it works out, you have got to take stain prevention measures, because I am 100% certain that what I'm about to do will stain the doll if you don't. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to do a poor man's stain prevention on her bust and torso using some cling wrap. So I'm going to take some cling wrap out. And now I'm going to get some cling wrap and I'm going to put it all around her torso. So I'm gonna kind of fold it down and we're gonna wrap this as tight as I can. And that is not enough, so I'm going to do some more. Oh, it's falling off. I didn't get enough. Let me get a bigger piece. All right. I got a big long piece this time, and I'm going to just kind of wrap this, because I don't want her to get stained. The stains are removable, so if you ever stain your Smart Doll, it's like, you don't have to freak out about it. You can remove the stains, that's not a big deal, but it's just easier. It's just a whole lot easier if you don't stain it in the first place. All right, I'm already failing at this, so this sounded really good in theory, but now that I'm actually in practice, it's like not the best thing ever. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm gonna grab a little. That's kind of good. Let's see if I can, I'm gonna cover some more, because you really, 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 really don't want your Smart Doll to get stained through this project. And I'm going to grab a little bit of tape, a little bit. If you ever watch Jamie Oliver, he always says a little bit of olive oil, and it's always a ton. That was my Jamie Oliver just now. Okay, so I've got her vinyl bits pretty much all wrapped up. But now also, her arms are gonna be resting at her sides. So what I want to make sure to do is either I've got to cover her arms or don't let them touch the hack. All right, so what is the hack? So I don't like to sew. So what I have done is I have purchased these fingerless gloves, or they're arm warmers or something, from Amazon. So if this works out, I'll link them below in case you want to get your own. Now, they are sequined, they're red, and they just scream to me, glamorous Jessica Rabbit. So we're gonna see if this works. And this is either gonna be, you know, it's gonna be awesome or it's gonna be really horrible. So we're about to find out. Okay, let's see. But these are really inexpensive. I wanna say they were like $8 or something. But the thing is, the inside is very red. So you wanna make sure, like I said, to take your stain prevention measures. Got a thread here, I want it to come off. There we go. All right, so for me to do this, I'm going to go over her legs. So I'm gonna push this up a little and let's see how it works. Let's see if my idea is a failure or if it's gonna be cool. All right, so these are very stretchy, so that's kind of what made me think, you know, that this actually might work, is there's a lot of stretch in these type of glove things. Okay, so I want to pull it down because I want to show as much cleavage as possible since this is Jessica Rabbit, but I also don't want it to touch her bare vinyl. And then, don't look bad, guys. Doesn't look too bad. It's not quite long enough for Jessica Rabbit. So really, if I really wanted to do it right, I could cut this one in half, but I don't want to sew anything. So what I'm gonna do with her leggings is I'm gonna push those up a little bit, just to there, or just to the bottom of the dress, because again, staining is like, happens very quickly and easily with these dolls. Again, it's easy to fix, but if you don't have to fix it, it'll be way better. Okay, so what Jessica Rabbit is complete without her signature red hair? So also from Amazon, ooh, her dress is so tight she can't sit down in it. I've worn a dress like that once or twice. All right, so I got a bright red wig also from Amazon. That should be Smart Doll sized. I will link it below. And anything that I link and that if you make a purchase, it does help my channel, so I appreciate that. Okay, so we got a red wig. No, it's not one, it's a wig. All right, Jessica Rabbit's hair is parted on the side. So we're gonna put this to the side. Oh my goodness. This is not bad, y'all. It's not bad. It's not bad, it's not terrible. Okay, so now you may know the next thing that Jessica Rabbit has, and this might be the really, really awful part, is she has purple gloves. So I have been brainstorming, like, what can I use for purple gloves? Because the whole purpose of this cosplay, this is like a cheap cosplay kind of pack, like, and I'm gonna use the crystal pumps. So she's gonna wear crystal pumps for her Jessica Rabbit look. But I'm going to attempt, maybe not successfully, to make this human glove into a Jessica Rabbit glove. So I'm gonna go with the middle finger and we'll see if I'm able to do something with this. I'm thinking about actually like straight up removing her hands. So, okay. Let's see. So I'm trying to think about how to do this. This is really bad. This part is very, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut. So you see I kind of got it where I want it here. I'm going to cut this and then I'm just gonna tape the underside. So we're just gonna cut the gloves like that. Oh, this is bad. use a little bit of tape. This time I really did use a little bit. And I'm going to, now this is the kind of cosplay that you wouldn't want to like wear in public. It's just, it looks okay for pictures. There's that one guy who does, what's the name of his, he has like the cheap, horrible but it's amazing. He does like this cheap, really cheap cosplay. Oh gosh, I can't remember what he's called. But it's really actually pretty amazing and it's really funny. So that's kind of like what we're going for here. The glove is really bad. This purple glove's not doing it for me. But we're here, we're gonna finish the job. So there's one really horrible purple glove. The cat is eating my tape. He's actually trying to eat the tape. Bless his heart. Okay. So, yeah, that's pretty bad. Like, I know it, you know it, she knows it. Sorry, Kanata. Let's see what we can do with this. Since I really just butchered the other one, no point in ruining the other glove, I don't guess. No, we're gonna have to ruin the other glove. Okay, so next is this one. So I'm using the middle finger again because that's our longest finger for most people. This hand is not as aerodynamic as the fingers crossed hand. Should have thought about that before I went for this. All right, and now we are going to pull this one tight. Maybe I should tape and then cut. Maybe that was where I made my mistake last time. Or let's try this for funsies. Let's tie two of the fingers together. Is that ridiculous? I don't know, probably. I'm gonna tie them, we'll see what happens. So if I tie two of the fingers together, wow, this is awful. Like really awful. All right, where's my scissors, cat? Let's see. So we're gonna cut, and then just gonna cut. I mean, I'm just, whatever. And then we'll use a little bit of tape. If I had more patience, I would be able to make this look nice, but I don't have the patience to really do it. I also saw there were some purple satin scrunchies on Amazon, and I almost bought a set of those to see if I could cut them and then kind of use them as a glove. But I decided not to go with that because they were kind of expensive, and just to, you know, just to do something like this. It looks so bad. Ah! 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 Look at your gloves. Ah! Ooh, that's awful. Oh, I'm sorry, Kanata. I'm sorry, Jessica Rabbit, that I've dishonored you in this way. Oh, I brought dishonor on Jessica Rabbit. I brought dishonor on my family. Let's see, okay. Everything else is great. I mean, I think the wig is great. It's a really nice wig, actually. Only like 15 bucks. So, it's actually a really nice wig. Like, that was a good buy. And the dress kind of works. Like, it's not quite long enough, like I was saying, but it does work for her. The gloves. They're awful. So bad. So bad. Oh, okay. But otherwise, so this is like a half and half. Like, it's half a success and it's half a total fail. So what I'll do, if you have an idea of like an everyday object that you could use as purple gloves, let me know in the comments below. I'm sorry, I'm crying because this is ridiculous. And you know what, another thing I thought about using was a Crown Royal bag, because a lot of people just have Crown Royal bags laying around and they're purple and they're velvet, but like I didn't want to do any sewing at all, and I feel like a Crown Royal bag you'd have to sew. I mean, This is, she looks like the T2, the blade arm. Okay, I'm done. The rest looks good though. Like the rest of it looks good. If you're willing to if you can figure out a good purple gloves, this is a cute Jessica Rabbit cosplay for your smart doll. Again, I have to tell you another time, this will stain your doll. So you need to make sure you take stain prevention measures. I actually really like the way it looks. So now that I'm done with this, I'm gonna go wash it several times and maybe give it a vinegar treatment because that helps set the dye sometimes. Because I actually think she would like to wear this quite a bit because it's pretty glamorous on her just for a like a arm warmer. I think it looks really good. I can't stop laughing at the gloves. I'm about to take them off. All right, guys. I'll leave the links to the beautiful sequin dress below and the wig as well. And if you want to grab one, it does help my channel if you use my link. And let me know what you think you would do about the glove situation. And let me know overall what you think about this look. You don't have to comment on the gloves, I already know, okay? So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.